Hey, Gems. I just needed to come back right quick. Hey, Queen Baltimore. Hey, Tanya. I needed to come back right quick because I got to make Love and Marriage Huntsville sector understand something. And y'all need to hear this before this September 12th show come on. First of all, every content creator up here have their own opinion. You can't come in my comment and tell me do not speak on Melanie Cherie because she's not on the show no more. But you can listen to Melody Cherie and her bloggers converse about everybody. Where have y'all been when our content creators was being struck? Maybe under her instructions, maybe not, allegedly. But you come in my comments and say that it's amazing a married lady pulling and bragging for a side chick just because they don't like another married woman. Go figure. Let me tell you something, Mr. Jones. Let's get this straight. Straight! Let me tell you this. Melody Cherie came on this show from season 1. Her and Martell were not even together. They decided to film together to make that money together. During reunion season 1, they explained that they was going to stick by each other. Yes, I'm a married woman, but do you see me on a TV show? Now, I have been in some movies, and it wasn't Tubi. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not pulling for Ariane. Ariane didn't break up no marriage. See, you forget when y'all are out here running around like bobbleheads saying that Ariane broke up a marriage. She didn't break up a marriage. Let me tell you what happened. One person tells somebody else they can go do what they want to do. And then he goes out and finds somebody. He explains to that person, we really ain't together. Mel knew from day one about Ariane. She told him, I'm going to give you opportunity to break up with her. And he snuck a phone in. Y'all seem to forget all of this. The marriage was broken. It was already broken. Let me also bring this up to your attention. Y'all remember hearing stories about before Martell got married, he was with somebody else. He was absolutely engaged to somebody else. He changed his mind and he was with Mel. But then you remember a lady was trying to tell her that Martell was trying to talk to another woman. He was a cheater before he got with Mel. Now, a leopard don't change no stripes, okay? This is another thing I want you to know. When you come in here saying that I'm a married woman, Tim ain't fucking around on me. I wouldn't have gave Tim another opportunity to fuck around on me. Kids are no kids. 2, we're talking about a marriage that has been divorced, not separated, going through a divorce. We're talking about a marriage that's been separated. Ariane is no longer bird, side chick, and all this other stuff. She's no longer that. Martell is a single man. Ariane is a single woman. Martell was a fucked up husband. But guess what? On these YouTube streets, y'all talk about him being a fucked up father. But y'all forget the interviews that Melody Cherie did with Dr. Heavenly. No, he ain't whooping my ass. I'm whooping his. Domestic violence is domestic violence, whether it's verbal, financial, emotional, or hitting. Y'all come over here try to regulate me. Let me tell you something. You can't regulate me. And if I want to bring up Melody Cherie's name, there is no crime in that. It's no crime. Section 238. She is a public figure. Whether she is on TV, Tubi, Nubian, whatever she's on. She come out here on these YouTube streets y'all seem to ignore. She comes out here on YouTube as a content creator, And go behind the scenes, she has talked about the Scotts, but y'all don't want nobody talking about her. She's talked about Marceau. She has talked about Tisha. She done talked about Kimmy. She done talked about Stormy. In those Patreons, she done talked about me, but y'all want me to be quiet about her. Let me tell you something. I don't go as far as some of these people who really don't like her. I don't call her bald head. I don't call her edges. I don't disparage her business. But I have been sued 3 times on these YouTube streets. And it all boiled down to a group of people that y'all fail to realize they stuck together and they were coming against content creators who was not millimeters. 3 times I've been sued. One lawsuit was $10 million. And there was no winning. One lawsuit was $110 million. Nobody won that. And we keep getting taken back and forth to court. People who's been very loyal to her, when she feel like that the loyalty has shortened, you will notice they will start attacking these content creators. Let's get to another one. Melody Cherie is busy taking care of her children and elevating her business and brand. The cast in their brand new Infestation, along with the executive producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville, are all beneath Melanie. Baby, it doesn't matter who's above and beneath, because I don't know how they can be beneath her when they're still on the show. Y'all seem to forget she walked away from the show. She gave somebody the opportunity to be in her shoes. And she don't listen. This is what I saw. When her marriage started really breaking up, Melody didn't want to end her marriage. When Ariane, and this is my assessment, when Ariane got pregnant, Mel was like, I can't deal with this. But how many times did she take cheating ass Martell back? Then when her shit was dissolving, she runs over to another couple's marriage to tell them what their husband was doing. But I wouldn't have listened to her, because if you didn't come to me when you first found out my husband was supposed to be doing something, don't come to me later once your shit is breaking up. And that's what she tried to do. You don't worry about what Maurice is doing. You don't worry about what Marceau is doing. Let me tell you something. Her marriage was already crumbled. It was already broken. The matrimony was broken. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. When she decided to leave, everything was dramatized. What I don't understand, and I know women up here on my thing right now that's been married, when you get a divorce, you still ain't trying to talk about who your husband is with, because that's just like you over here in your yard, but you peeking over there to see what's in his yard. That's what's going on here. Let me tell you something. If Melanie is booked and busy, congratulations. You've never heard me tell you do not shop 7th Avenue. I tell people to buy her products. To me, it's too expensive. And I got a little bit of change. It's just too expensive for me. But I never tell people not to buy any of her stuff. Now, let's get back to when Martell was out here spilling the beans. Let's not forget that Melody herself, somebody said that she was international punani. But you know what? You Christian women don't look at that as damn. That's disrespect to self. Y'all don't look at that. She's been accused of all kinds of different men. And I have heard other bloggers come up here and say about the children. I don't mess with nobody's children. But I'm going to tell you, Melody is taking care of her children. Well, Winning, that is not just Mel's children. Mel's children have a father who is active in their life. He doesn't want her, but he loves his children. Y'all keep Black communities, we need the fathers in the neighborhood. She the one was like, I'm a multi-millionaire. I don't want any child support. I would have still got child support and banked that child support for my children. But she wanted to let everybody know, I don't need him. But you do need him, because that's how you selling everything you sell off of your 7th Avenue. You go on, I'm still standing. I'm still in control. But evidently you're not in control, because right after my live, you put up a subliminal. All those subliminals she put up, y'all didn't find that concerning about I'm going to have to leave my kids. She got kids old enough to look on the internet. She got kids that got friends that can look on the internet. All those subliminals, everything that happened after that marriage should have been on that children's app. Everything that happened, or she was being vengeful. What about the vengeful shit she did? When she was being vengeful against Martell, what did she do? Told her people on this place. And guess what? You people who are Christians, God said go, and then get in Patreon and call us bitches and motherfuckers. Y'all should have been over there to hear that, because I was over there to hear it. She can talk about people. Did she not talk about Empress Child? Did y'all forget about that? Y'all are putting this lady on a pedestal, baby. We only serve one God. One God. But everybody who seemed to go against her, y'all come after. Y'all in my thing over here, Melanie is good, trust, and believe. I didn't say she was bad. Listen, I hope she's good mentally, physically, financially, health-wise, and everything. If she booked and busy, she ain't got time to be on the goddamn YouTube or Instagram sending subliminals to bloggers, okay? Let me see what else is another comment. Hopefully everything you're saying is true about Martell and Coleslaw. Her name is Ariane Curry. Get it right. And she got some letters behind her name as a professional. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all madder than Martell being with Ariane more than Mel is mad. Maybe if y'all encouraged her to move on, because I do believe in the Bible, it tells you, give it to the Lord and walk away. If she's reaping what she sowed. She thought that she was bigger than the program, and the program is still rolling on. Okay. And somebody, I don't want to say your whole name, but Miss Linda, I agree with you. Hopefully they can co-parent, because both of them forgot that there's children involved, and they have feelings and emotions, and that they love both parents. And they said, Marcella, are you trying to say the side piece is a good thing? Ariane is no longer a side piece, a bird, coleslaw, or potatoes, okay? She broke up a marriage. She did not. The two people involved broke up a marriage. Martell knew he was married when he went that way. Mel knew about Ariane from the beginning. Let's not forget the facts. Let's not forget the facts that Melody even said she went over to Ariane's house. And she said, the reason why I was talking to Ariane, so I'll know what's going on. She had been communicating with the side chick. She was confronted with it. What about the respectful cheating, comments like that? But what about when Mel was going and she was dating other people? But then when y'all got too much into her business, she didn't want to. She said she was scared of the millimeters. What about when she told y'all millimeters that y'all are fired? How many times? She should have stopped calling you millimeters and start calling you yo-yos, because she rolled you down when she needed you and rolled you up when she wanted you to shut up. Every time the YouTube streets is quiet, Mel comes out with a blah, 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 buy my stuff, support me. What happened to the strong Black woman that prevailed after their past went away? Y'all keep living her past, and y'all keep coming after content creators like me. You said Martell abused her. You tell me when, ma'am. You tell me when Martell abused her. Uh, are you talking about physically? Because I thought I heard on Heavenly's page that it's more like I'm doing. What did I see on Tasha K page? It wasn't Martell trying to set shit on fire. It wasn't Martell trying to pick something. So domestic violence is only valid when the man is doing it to the woman, but it's not valid when a woman is doing it to a man. Men go through domestic violence too. So you said you don't understand me. Baby, I'm saying it crystal clear. You have to deal with these YouTube streets and Love and Marriage Huntsville with an open mind. Mel wasn't right. Martell wasn't right. Martell was a fucked up father. Husband, but he wasn't a fucked up father. Y'all are so insistent in dismissing this man from his children's life. But guess what? Every time she took him to court, what did she say? She wouldn't even come back out here and tell you lames that it was dismissed. All she came out here and said, well, the judge don't like women in Huntsville. No, they see through the bullshit. We did never hear Martell coming out here saying anything. Or did y'all forget the court papers that I put up? We in a day and time, you don't play with no allegations of child abuse, domestic violence, because there's too much going on, especially in southern states. Okay, so you saying this is laughable. Martell is not a prize. I never said he was. I said that he is divorced. He has the right to be with whatever woman he wants. Y'all don't have the right to call her coleslaw because he is no longer married. No more. Y'all were so devious. Y'all went after who he chose. Is Mel more jealous that she didn't get chosen? Make me understand why y'all still calling Ariana out her name. Martell's not the prize, and Melanie divorced him. She did. So why are we talking? And why is people coming after me in my back chat? See, I told you I read everything, and I'm a hearted to let you know I read it. Okay, now Ariana recently posted she wished that she could disappear, but you think that she is living happily ever after. I don't give a damn. I know that this girl stepped back and accomplished her goal with getting her nursing license. While y'all was over there calling her coleslaw, she had got her profession. She did what she said she was going to do. I've heard bloggers joke about the car she driving in. I heard bloggers joke about her life, and you don't know her life. You only know what you're being told. So it sounds like Mel still want her husband back. That's what it sounds like to me. Almost 6 years divorced, not residing in the same home. If Mel feel like she is being mistreated, then there is Popo. There is the police. She should go to the police. She should videotape. How come that when she went to court, she didn't have the evidence that the judge needed to see? Shall I show you? She did not have. She was told she couldn't use the evidence that she had. Why, if she feels that she's being mistreated by the courts, why don't she take it up to the Supreme Court? If she feels like she is being mistreated, why is she not doing anything about it? Why are y'all doing something about it? Coming after people. See, some people are very dangerous that you should not come after. You shouldn't. You don't have the right to come after me. And I'm going to tell you, if I came after y'all, then y'all not going to like it. Because I have been a very good person, not doxing people, not going behind the scenes and doing anything crazy. But y'all need to read my post sometimes, because my post is going to tell you from court documents what's going on. I'm not happy about any marriage breaking up for infidelity. It's against the Bible. But you cannot talk about God and then turn around and insult other people. And y'all going to tell me that's not hypocritical? God said go. And y'all read the Bible. Maritha, what verse where God said give it to him and leave? Put that verse down in here, because you Christians need to stop feeling sorry. I would be appalled if a bunch of people just felt sorry for me. I want y'all to see my strength if I got a divorce. I have been through a whole lot, but you will never see my anguish. Y'all see her anguish every time she comes on and dancing and doing stuff that she normally wouldn't do. But y'all know that verse, what? Don't make her no money. She have to come in. I'm still standing. I'm doing this. And I've been hurt. Who want to support somebody like that? When is she going to climb up out that hole for real? When is Mel going to climb up out of that hole of being hurt? And because let Martell tell it, they both was cheating. Y'all don't say nothing about that. When Martell won his court case, did y'all come back and post that, the court didn't go her way? Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all right now. Did y'all read these court papers right here? Did y'all read it? Did y'all read that? Did y'all read on the bottom? Hold on. Did you read on the bottom of the cut during this trial matter plaintiff admitted? Did y'all read that? Did y'all read where he dismissed this? No, y'all don't want to go to the facts. Y'all want to sit up here and listen to somebody crying about the facts that happened and everything she told y'all. It was entered in court papers, allegations, and they came back unfounded. The Department of Social Services, DHS, said unfounded. The judges said unfounded. The guardian ad litem, who is a lawyer that specifically worked for the children. So y'all don't believe none of those people. Y'all don't believe none of those people. First of all, I don't like that their court stuff was put where people could go dig it up. I don't like that, because a lot of this was about their children. A lot of this was, y'all never read in court papers Martell punched Mel in the face. You read about money being taken, but guess what? That was taken care of. But what business of it is ours? None. So let's get to this right quick, because you cannot tell me that bloggers was not tapping other content creators and talking about content creators and going in your memberships, because I recorded some of it, but I ain't playing it because I'm watching a lawsuit. I'm watching a lawsuit right now. I'm watching one. And y'all over here, y'all don't like Carlos King. But did Carlos King come out and say anything negative about Mel? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard Carlos Reginald King come out here and say anything about Mel. But did she come out and say he wasn't a good leader, a good boss, or something to that effect? Did you hear her come out talking about other people on the cast? But when that Charmin came out, Charmin, not a pastor, Charmin. What church services y'all seen her go to? Where? Y'all believed for years that she was being stalked. That's why she had security. Wake up and smell the damn coffee. Y'all over here trying to attack me, but I would be fucked up if I attacked you back. See, what happens is you want to fight, but then when I want to fight, if I go too low, my fighting that ain't fair. She went too far. You go too far. If you don't want to hear what I got to say, don't come over here. Because when I go far, I'm going to hell. For real. Because you want to fight with me behind a woman, and I'm just giving my opinion. It's one thing we all have, everybody in this sector, everybody on YouTube. You got an asshole, so do I. And you got an opinion. So I should be able to say that. I don't degrade her. I do not degrade Melody Cherie. I have never called her ugly, baldy locks, no edges. I've never did that. And I never disparage any of their businesses. If I don't like them, I still would not disparage their children. I don't fuck with kids over here. Never have I fucked about somebody's kids. And then y'all gonna tell me that I'm supporting a side chick? She ain't a side chick. Know your facts. He is divorced almost 6 years now. March will be 6 years. She comes up here on this YouTube street and she puts y'all in a headlock. He did this to me. My kids. I might have to leave my kids. I might have to move. I might have to do this. Why, if y'all are so detrimental to her, fucking pay her way. She ain't got to sell no products. Just send her money if y'all feel sorry. But I would be less than a woman if I let any of you motherfuckers think that I can't overcome something that's challenging me. I've never talked about her kids, Kim. You tell me when. And you say she will forever be a side chick. That's your motherfucking opinion. But don't say that I support a woman cheating with a married man or a married man cheating with a woman. I never supported that. Never. But Mel made allegations, and so have Martell. So y'all gonna just ignore Martell's allegations of her cheating? You never heard me talk about her kids. Never. And if you're talking about when y'all was calling them chicken fingers or whatever y'all, chicken nuggets, and I said chicken feet, talking about her damn kids, you're an idiot. Never. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said chicken feet. But have you ever heard me talk about her children's characteristics? No. Never. Y'all would sit up and talk about my husband having one leg. Y'all would sit up and talk about my eyes are bulging out. And then y'all would spend y'all last fucking dime making sure she makes a tropical vacation while you sitting over there eating Starkist tuna. It's support and then it's support. It's support and then it's support. Spend all your money, because whatever you don't spend with her, Trump gonna take it. I think that was 1 Peter. Y'all trip me out. What did God say? Since she's a godly woman, let's put it. God said in Peter, first Peter 5:7, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. This famous Bible verse encourages people to hand all their worries, fears, and heavy stress over to God. He didn't say come on to YouTube and tell him he left me for a younger woman and they had a baby, because every time she come up here whining, that's all I can hear. I divorced him, but he left me. He went on with his life. She's gone on with her life. Like she said, I take my kids on vacation. I do this. Well, baby, I didn't have them babies by yourself. You didn't have them babies by yourself. You had those babies with a father who do care about his kids. And for y'all to say that y'all don't care about Martell, that says that you don't give but half a damn about his kids. Because they all got his features. You understand what I'm saying? And then y'all would talk about Ariane's son, because it's not Mel's son. You don't think siblings should know each other? That's how fucked up y'all thinking is. But don't come over here if you don't want to hear. If you see Melody Cherie and my title, Carlos is choosing not to talk about Mel. The cast is choosing not to talk about Mel. But if any content creator talk about Mel, y'all talk about Ariane. Ariane is a cast member now. But when she wasn't a cast member, you were sure talking about her. Oh, yeah. She wasn't even on the TV, and y'all was trying to drag her. And there is going to be, let me see what you said. And after this, Shauna, get this person out of here. Why he don't take them kids on trips? Why don't he support them like he should? He only care about tennis. Call Martell out for not doing right by his kids. Guess what? I don't know what his financial capabilities is, but when Martell do something with his kids, is he doing something with his kids for him and his kids? Everything Mel do, she got to show all of y'all what the fuck she doing for her kids. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I do something for my granddaughter, I don't come out here and tell y'all what we do. Why? Every time Stormy do something with her son, do you think she come out here and show y'all what she do? We done got deep into even the kids' rooms. I saw security standing up in her child's room. She was in the room. She started out as a side chick. And I would scratch side chick, Carla. She was a motherfucking sister wife because Mel knew about her. It wasn't no secrets. Mel knew about Ariane from when Martell started messing with Ariane. They was not sneaking around. So she was never a side chick. She was a sister wife, and she was accepted. And then when Mel wanted her husband back, you need to be here or I'm going to divorce you. And then she was back on the road trying to become a star. And Martell had his kids. Yes. Wow. Worry about your own kids. It's a freaking TV show. That's right. That is a TV show, and she was on the TV, and I have the right to say something about her, long as I do not disparage her business. You know, y'all don't want to address that somebody's so unhappy with themselves that they do alterations to themselves. Be a real bitch. I'm hurt that he gone, but I can't go back. He is a good father. She has said that. Melometers, did y'all hear Mel said that Martell was a good father? And then when she get mad, he fucked up and he did this and he did that. And y'all don't think he should attend school things? And he paid for school things. According to the last court papers, you need to check it and read it. He's been paying for all the kids, tennis and sports and all of that. And then she owes him 10 grand. What y'all calling him? A bitch ass nigga because he want his money back, but didn't she want her money back? She wanted her money back. See, what's good for the goose is good for the motherfucking gander. And I'm gonna tell you again, I don't approve of infidelity in nobody's marriage, whether I like them or don't. I hate a weak ass bitch. That's what I hate. Because black women are the strongest beings on this motherfucking earth. I've been divorced twice, and I moved the fuck on. He moved on, I moved on. If I divorced him, I'm going to show him what I can do without him. I'm not going to be rage waging. I'm not going to be going into a Patreon talking about people because you can't say it out here on the internet. A punk ass bitch goes onto Patreon and talk about folk. Say it in their face. Say it on these YouTube streets. Because if I got any motherfucking thing to say about Mel disparaging, I will say it right here. Right here. Y'all seen when me and Miss Wanda was going back and forth? She didn't cut down what she was saying. I didn't cut down what I was saying. She even knew about the BMW that they bought Ariane. You correct. She knew about Ariane. And now you want to sing song Side Chick Awards. Where did it go? It never hit BET. It never hit no syndicate. Y'all was over there tapping the screen to make sure she get 1 million likes. 1 million likes don't mean a damn thing when nobody ain't picked it up. Y'all let her sit up there and discredit Stormy when Stormy was showing her the business in the warehouse. Remember? We didn't go to Mel's warehouse first. We went to Stormy warehouse. She was using that serum for her head for Stormy. Stormy let her use her house, but then y'all tried to tear down Stormy's business. Why? Because here she go crying again. I gotta take care of my 4 kids. When you taking care of them kids, they in your custody. That was what y'all agreed upon. When they over there, he feed and clothe them. When they with you, you feed and clothe them. And now you want everybody else to take your responsibility. I ain't never seen not one reality personality throw a party and give their kids cash app. Y'all better realize, y'all better wake up. A lot of things is a big ass scam. And I'm not saying her per se, but have you ever seen Nene go up there and say, it's Brent's birthday. Can y'all give a cash app? Have you ever seen Portia say, it's P's birthday? Can you give a cash app? Have you heard Letitia say, oh, it's my daughter's birthday. Can y'all give cash apps? No. Y'all better check the facts. Y'all better understand that a strong Black woman needs y'all help. A shaman is not the way. If it's God, she better read every day 1 Peter 5 and 7. Every day. Because that God said go, that was the real and the Christian nuts. Oh, he left me in that side chick. That was the willing, the broken-hearted women who can't get over relationships that fail. That's low self-esteem. Y'all women better pick yourself up or you're going to be left in the dust. Because every time she said your ass is fired, she fired y'all. She called herself trying to play with Carlos Reginald King, giving him an ultimatum. If I don't get this, I will go. And guess what? He said, well, if that's what you want to do, you go. Now she's regretting. Her salary was $600,000. She walked away for that. Hold on. Somebody did post Tisha's son cash out for graduation as I donated. Yeah, but she didn't go up there and say it's his birthday every freaking year. It's one of their birthdays. Can y'all give me? I was looking at that like saying, God damn. Nobody else want to push their kids to the forefront. I mean, everybody was writing books, children books, all kinds of stuff, singing. I ain't never said, oh, it's Ali Wade's birthday. That's right. I never. Get the oxygen. They're losing it. Oh, after my live, let me show y'all what she put up. Let me show y'all what she put up after my live. And like I told you, I proved that her camp was going behind the scenes talking to bloggers. Oh, I was supposed to be getting sued. And all of a sudden, I land up on a lawsuit with no facts. Like I said, you sue me, you better know that I'm coming back and I'm going to fight it. Every inch of the way, I'm going to fight it. Okay, let's see this little shit right here. It's 2 of them. What she say right here? Who said that? Melanie Cherie. Thank God. And how many hours was that? An hour ago. Thank God for black and white and no gray area. What the fuck did that mean? That was today. 1 hour ago. Okay. And she over there about to crash and burn. Let's go to this one. Before y'all get to posting, she's still making money. Yeah, get ratings up. Look, do Melanie Hope get any money off of Love and Marriage Huntsville? No. Melanie Cherie, formerly Melanie Hope, is no longer receiving regular salary or active cast payments from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I got to let y'all see this. As she quit, I would have never quit nothing that I possess. that was mine. Nothing that I said I created and could prove it. I would have never walked away from that. Never walked away from that. Never. But guess what? Did y'all know about the court case where the judge ruled that it was not her show? Did y'all see her take that off as saying that she was the creator, co-creator? That's what I'm saying. Mel was not the one that started calling her a side chick. Funky did, and then everyone followed him. He said Mel was the main course and she was the side chick. I do remember that, Carla. Hold on. Hey. Hello? Yeah. No. I don't know. Well, okay, I'll call him back. Call him back and just tell. Okay, I'm on my live. All right, bye. Oh wow, yep. It's not her shoe. It's not her. What is that saying? It's not her shoe. Why would she get paid? It's not her show. Why would she get paid? This is Carla's show. But y'all ran around and said Mel created that show and Mel did this and Mel did that. Listen, you know what Mel have showed me? She has drowned herself in sorrow and her own decisions to walk away from things, her marriage and the show. And now she wants y'all to come on. Y'all help me. I need to make this money. I need to show them I'm successful. To the point where she just started selling goalie. She started selling pots and pans and everything. And then why we don't know why the chemist quit. Do y'all know why the chemist quit? Tell me why the chemist quit. Tell me why Dawn Michelle ain't pushing her into ventures. That's her manager, so she say. What happened to Lauren? What happened to the people that's around her? What happened to Deb Abney? See, Marcella knows some people. What happened to Deb Abney? Ask her. Next time y'all go behind that damn Patreon. On 11/11. That's her birthday. Y'all be good in the chat. If you don't, I will get you. Shauna will. Hey, Marcella. Hey, baby. All I'm saying is, when we come up here, yeah, what happened to Lauren? Lauren decided that she make more money with Star Jones and the people in her area. Let me tell you what I also see, and this is my opinion. I see that she would jump on people and let them, like Nick Cannon, she thought that was going to generate a lot of revenue. I seen her jump on Portia. Portia was like, okay, I'll take a picture with you. Hey. I seen her try to flash around to different people, but nobody's picking her up. You know why nobody's picking her up? Because the millimeters for real have ruined her reputation. I'm excited to see Ari. It's some fresh. Y'all don't want to watch the show, don't watch it. If y'all don't want to listen to the reviews, I like commentators like Millie Chan. Millie Chan stayed neutral. Who News stays neutral. Those are the people you should pick a side. But until then, I'm going to tell you right now. Don't come over here criticizing my stuff. Don't watch it. Period. Don't watch the show. Don't watch my commentary. Anybody you don't like, don't watch it. Because I'm telling you, the example she's setting for those millimeters, my opinion, that is weak. You wishing you had what you had in all things. The man, the job, whining, still standing. You never fail. You never failed because you initiated the divorce. Yep, CTV is honest. Funky Dineva is honest. Support people that is going to speak around the whole rim. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm telling you right now, I ain't never met a woman like that. Not even a woman who's lost her husband to death, drag it out this long. You mourn, but you speak of good things. You don't, oh, he did this. I'm going to take him to court. I'm going to take him to court. I'm going to take him to court. Read all those court documents, every line. Every allegation against Martell was unfounded and dismissed. When is she going to go to the police station and process so we can get this court date? I ain't never went somewhere and said, I really not about to watch the show again. Well, why are you here? Like, let it go. Y'all need to let it go. Y'all act like y'all was in love with Martell and you all like a bunch of rejects. He moved on to Ariane. So this is his life now. And the ratings are going to hit the roof. They're going to hit the roof. Y'all can lie in her face. I ain't watching the show. We ain't watching. You're watching. You're listening to people commentary. You're going to your members and playing Love and Marriage Huntsville in your membership. Charging people $5. Who the fuck would go in somebody's membership and watch Love and Marriage Huntsville for $5 when you can watch it on TV or YouTube for free? This is what I'm saying. We're dealing with a bunch of people that ain't got no brains. So y'all went to the last Winter Wonderland. I got pictures of every seat and everybody that was there. It wasn't big. It was not big at all. But I ain't never seen people use their kids for sympathy. And I didn't say she used her kids for sympathy. Auntie. It's my son's birthday this month. It's Christmas this month. Yep, Marcella Mel wishes she could redo. Yep, she sure do. Y'all encourage Mel to build. When she let go that vengefulness for people on the YouTube streets and for Martell, y'all gonna see Mel glow up. But until she does what 1 Peter 5:7, read the Bible, you Christians. 1 Peter 5:7, where it tells you to put all your worries and anxiety over here and leave it. She will never prosper. She can throw out that Bible verse all she wants. I shall prosper. Anything wicked against me shall never prosper. Every time you think of a wicked thing against Ariane, her child, your ex-husband, Carlos King, the people on the internet, you will never prosper because God will not reward you for your vengefulness. 1 Peter Mel 5:7, read it over and over and over and over again. 1 Peter 5:7. Then go to the verse where you shall forgive. That's when you will start prospering right away. You will prosper then. But until that, you're going to be down in the dumps. You're going to be begging. At this point, you are a beggar, in my opinion. Buy this, I got this, and I shall not be broken, and I shall not bend, and I'm still standing, and I'm this, and I was hurt, and I went through this. How many times are you going to play that broken record? How many times are you going to play the broken record? My man is gone. He's with a younger woman. She's taking my place on the show. She's going to crash out, y'all. Every time she posts on that Instagram, those subliminals, she be crashing out. She be stressed out. Wigs ain't looking the same. Her face ain't looking the same. Her body ain't looking the same. Her cells are looking the same. Are not looking the same. You cannot sin against God's people and think you're going to prosper. Now, Never. You better start forgiving people because a shaman came out and revealed your whole card. A shaman. And they're not sent by God. And repeating cycles 3 on 3 on 3 on 3. Baby, as well as I know about the Lord, I do know about spells. I do know about the devil. So y'all better get it right. Don't come over here fucking with me no more. Because I have calmed down. I be good. And them other bloggers that's calling Mel out her name, bald-headed edges. I don't do none of that. Put some respect when you come over here. If you don't want to hear what I got to say, don't come here. There's a million bloggers on YouTube. Y'all need to go to the Bible verse 1. She's about to start stress eating again. Right. And drinking. Drinking too. I've seen her drunk. Do not mess with God's children. Don't. Don't. I'll curse y'all out. She sure will. That's why I'm saying, y'all, this is meant for the people who think they're going to fight me for Mel. That's idiotic. You don't even know me. You don't know what my capabilities are. But I do know that if you stand back and size up the situation, you will see a woman that's broken. And she taps out to broken people. And you're eating tuna fish, buying some body scrub, and your ass so old. You sitting up there, who you buying body butter. And your ass 85 years old, sitting in a wheelchair, can't go nowhere. Where you putting it at? On your elbow? Y'all, spend wisely. Trump is about to take a lot of y'all Social Security, food stamps and everything. Be a squirrel. Store your money up. Spend it when you need to spend it. Because this is the time that you need to store up things. Y'all better read the Bible. There may not be, God said it's going to be famine. And it's coming. The Strait of Hormuz ain't open. Food ain't coming into the United States. Y'all worrying about buying something from anybody. Anybody. Better wake up. Y'all hit my like button. Hit my like button. You don't like what I had to say, but at least I never used you. You don't see me over here begging for my children or begging for cash apps or begging for you to buy this. Buy these scissors from me. It's $99.99. Uh-oh, my God, I'm going to make it 80% off. It's 90 cents. I don't do no shit like that. Hey, Janice. Hey, y'all. And I'm getting ready to go to bed because y'all just wore me out with these comments. I love each and every one of y'all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Let's make Love and Marriage Huntsville sector lighthearted. Let's see what Carlos is going to give us. Then we comment on it. And I promise you this. When the show come on, I don't even have to mention Mel in my commentary because she quit the show. She quit. She's a quitter. What y'all call it? Quitter.